If there's a word that gets a room full of people uncomfortable real fast, it's judgment. Let's face it, none of us like to be judged. And even though we're all guilty of doing it, no one likes to be known as judgmental. But the truth is that we're all going to face one final judgment, and it's the only one that truly matters. In the Bible is a book called Romans, which is a letter written by a man named Paul to the Church of Rome. And in it, he writes, "Remember, we will all stand before the judgment seat of God. Yes, each of us will give a personal account to God." I hope you don't misunderstand me here. This judgment will pass a verdict based on nothing more than what we determine ourselves in this life, specifically in relation to our relationship with Jesus. There's another book of the Bible that explains this as well. It's the book of John, which was written by one of Jesus' disciples about his life. Whoever believes in Jesus is not condemned, but whoever does not believe stands condemned already because they have not believed. This is the verdict. Light has come into the world, but people love darkness instead. The judgment will be made based on the decisions we make in this life. Each of us will go where we choose by our life and by our decisions. This is how Pastor Jim put it in the final installment of our series, Future-Proofing Your Life.
So when someone asks, so how can a loving God send someone to hell? The answer is he doesn't. We send ourselves. Think of it this way. Imagine you're out at sea and your boat begins to sink. You're clinging to a life raft in the middle of the ocean. A boat finds you and comes to you and offers to pull you to safety from your raft. You can either let yourself be saved or allow yourself to die. If you refuse their help, they aren't sending you to a death at sea. You are sending yourself.
I want to leave you today with something written by C.S. Lewis, who gave a simple yet profound explanation of this final judgment. We can bend the knee toward God in this life and say, "Thy will be done," or at the end of our life, force God to say to us, "Thy will be done." In your life, which one will be done?